Welcome back to Live Arena, not live, as in I do Live Arena, but not live because it's still being pre-recorded ever so slightly before I post it on YouTube. Uh, who wants to see me do these live? Like I could do a live stream. I've been meaning to. Particularly, another member of my clan wants me to put together some Live Arena style champions on a live stream. So who wants to see that? Let me know in the comments. That said, I got 8 victories I need. Let's get into it. Oh, you know what? I built a champion that I may or may not get to today. So let's just start with that. I've got Yoshi. Probably easier just to type in his name. Yoshi. Yoshi. So I put him in 4 pieces protection and 4 pieces stone skin. And he's still got a good amount of speed. I've got him going 277, so he's just a little bit ahead of my bombers. So it works really well. Let's see, do I have a token? Yeah, I have a classic token. So I can, let's see if I can find a good team to just sort of run them on. Something that's probably going to be a little bit difficult. Like, I mean, this would be a difficult team. Let's see if it works. They might escape death, but I'll just run it. And either way, then we'll go into Live Arena. I'm going to try to feature Yoshi. The problem in Live Arena is, of course, you gotta get in at the right time. I don't know if we're gonna have enough bombs to take out him. Yeah, we got him and no one else. So I don't know if they're gonna have enough steam to actually make it through this whole team. It's not looking good. Nope. But anyway, that's the theory. I'm going to keep working on it. Another style I want to try is maybe removing Nishak and replacing him with Soul Drinker, so that when we die, we place bombs and then they detonate because of Gaius's passive. And with Yoshi now in the team, instead of Pinthroy, we have the increase attack now added to that. So that's why I made him. There's actually, I had a number of options. Like I was trying to figure out who to replace Pinthroy with that had the increase accuracy and the increase attack. So I needed this and I needed this. And I'd completely forgotten that I got Bambus for this plan as well. So I really wish I'd remembered Bambus. I probably would have built him instead of Yoshi because Bambus has the cool and feeble debuff that I'd like to try out. But I don't know. Yoshi does look like he'd be pretty good. I gave him masteries conducive to getting a lot of stuns, so he can counterattack sometimes and even get some stuns off at a plus 5%. So he's got a 30% normally. I'm not booking him ever. That's one of the problems of legendary champions. Like, look at this. Plarium. I think there's a balancing problem with the books. Because, I mean, look at this. I could book epics for just weeks. I could book epics for weeks. And legendaries, I cannot get enough legendary skill tomes. I used all the most recent ones on Armanz. Anyway, I think I've wasted enough time with this preamble. Let's do a fight already. Get in there, Gavin. Get in there. But yeah, let me know who's interested in seeing a live stream of Live Arena. It'd be the same thing. Except I'd probably have a tab where I could see people talk. Yeah, Caleb, you'd probably stop by. Charmop, you'd probably stop by. Burrito, you're probably watching, eh? If any of the three of you were there, hey guys, what's up? And hello everybody else. Don't want to snub anyone. So I'm gonna start with Lady Mikage, and I'm gonna try to look for an opportunity to use a bomber plus Yoshi. That's what I want to do. Give Yoshi some time in Live Arena. But I think really Yoshi's more of a classic arena type of guy. You want to balance your team around him. Because the thing is, I mean, if you're left with Yoshi, but they ban your bomber, Yoshi's increased accuracy, like, who else is he helping? But I figure if I put in Lady Mikage, she also has the increased accuracy, and she's probably going to get banned. Probably. But now that I'm already seeing Sify, I don't know if I want to try for a bomber. I pretty much expect Sify to be in protection gear at this point, so it's impossible to remove her debuffs. I could counter this Sify with, let's say, her husband and Ultimate Death Knight. Where is UDK? Are these sorted in the right way? They are. Am I just blind this morning? Yeah, he's right near the top. In fact, let's put him first because he's got the polymorph at 4 stars. The theory is always the better polymorphs go towards the beginning of the party so that when they try to place the debuffs, they're likely to get sheeped. I mean, that Armanz, if that Armanz gets to go, he's likely to get sheeped before he even gets through Lady Mikage. So I want a second nuker. Maybe I just want to bring the king and queen again. I like the king and queen. They're a chill duo. They work. I'd also like to bring Fenax, of course, but I don't know. He's already got Armanz. Fenax is a really good counter to Harima, though. I'm still going to bring the king and queen. This is going to be their first fight. All hail the king and queen. Speaking of kings and queens, opinions out there. Who is better, the old queen or the new king? Anybody in the UK out there too afraid to speak ill of the new king or the old queen for that matter? Okay, he can prevent the first death, which can be kind of annoying to deal with. But honestly, like, Armanz is so unbelievably annoying, I think I still have to ban him. So that's what I'll do. I'm expecting it to be either Narcisse or Rhodos that gets banned. Don't know which of the two he's going to pick. I guess we'll find out. Oh, he's banning the queen. That also makes sense. I mean, she's my only reviver. So I could go for the HP. I figure we might as well. I don't think I need the extra accuracy. The defense is good on UDK, but the HP is good on everybody. The more HP on Rhodos, the harder he hits. The more HP on Narcisse, the harder he hits. Also, taking the queen away removes some of Narcisse's benefits. So Dryden 14. I recognize that name. We've played before, I think. So there's the lockout. That's rough. Let me think. Do I want to do an ally attack and try to take somebody out quickly? Or what? I don't know. I think I at least need to remove the increased defense off Harima so she doesn't completely kill the whole party. Damn, that stun. That's pretty nasty. Yeah, we're done. So good game, Dryden. Guess I should have brought 2 revivers, eh? So, we got Crazy Mad. Why are you so mad, Crazy Mad? What's driven you crazy mad? Is crazy mad like level 2 of being crazy or mad? And so mad that you're crazy mad? So crazy mad? So crazy you're crazy mad? What the hell are you talking about, Gavin? I definitely want to block revive if I'm going to have to deal with her. So I'm going to take Arbiter so that I get the first shot. And then I'll take Fenax. Do I also want Rhodos? Maybe. Or maybe I want the King and Queen again. I want a rematch for the King and Queen. So I gotta say, Armanz, I mean, playing with Armanz in your team, I mean, it makes the game pretty easy. In fact, maybe I should start opening with Armanz if I'm given the opportunity, honestly, because he's so crazy good. And see, now that he's got Taras and Marichka, I think I might have to ban the Taras. One of the best counters to Taras is in fact Armanz as well. So I'm gonna go for, yeah, I said the king and queen, right? So I'll go for Narses and Cora. Confirm. So I've got a power couple versus his power couple. Oh, he's got two power couples. The three power couples are in this fight. Man, this makes life really hard. Man, crazy mad. You've probably already won. Look at this. So I think I'll ban the Rotos. I'll ban the Rotos. I will take this Speed Aura. We'll see who goes first. That's pretty much going to determine whether I have any chance of winning. If he goes first, I think I'm done. If I go first, then I don't know. Oh, he's cutting in. You know what? Aside from Lady Mikage, there was really nobody close enough in speed to my RB, so of course they cut in. So I'm glad I've got two of them in Stone Skin, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Plus, Phenax really is nowhere near as impressive if you don't have an ally attacker somewhere on the team. Youch. So far, I think I'm going to be 0 for 2. Here, let's put up the protection. I'm probably about to get stunned anyway. Or slept. I don't like this team. I just don't like it. There's too much. They're too power. Like Phenax is probably not going to be able to cut through anybody. Hit everybody. He didn't even put a dent in anyone, and now he's dead. Queen's asleep. Has no turn meter now. Yeah, this is a wash. Gavin, you should resign. I've seen enough. Good game, Crazy Mad. I am no match for you. I'm certainly no match for that team. If I get a rematch right now, I'll just grab Rotos right away. But he's going to have the Taras Marichka. Actually, I'll grab Armanz right away. I think I might have to just start picking Armanz first. That might be the best chance. I do want 8 wins today, right? Have I lost 1 or 2 so far? Or 2 or 3? I've lost at least 2. And now we're getting the timer of death. It's great, Blarium. I guess we're paying for it. Yesterday, this didn't happen at all. So, it figures that today I'm going to get it almost right away. I took a look at those new champions. I really like the Vicious Chicken mythical. That's a lot of fun. Chicken, cockatrice. Saw Nub's video, made a bunch of cock jokes. Very clever, Nub. Very clever. I mean, Nub, your whole name is a cock joke. Was there anything I wanted to do between the fight? Nah, I don't think so. I'm just going to go for Armanz first. When I was theory crafting teams earlier this morning for a new assortment of teams, now that I have Armanz and Yoshi, I wanted to figure out a new way of balancing them. So I started with Armanz, and then I quickly found I couldn't even think of what I needed to add other than Nuker. right? Like you need a nuker, but he does everything else. He does turn meter control. He's got a speed aura. He does crowd control with the stun, and you're adding a stun with all of the turn meter steals. So they're not just getting stunned. I mean, they're getting stunned and then they're going back to 0 turn meter, and he's going to full turn meter. So it's just this completely busted champion. Ridiculous. Ridiculous Plarium. He's completely ridiculous. So I'm curious, because sooner or later you're going to have to create at least a counter, if not at least a soft nerf to him. You're going to have to create a proper counter. What's it going to be? That's what I'd like to know. Maybe, you know what, maybe I want to go for Arbiter as well. So I'll just take Arbiter so I have a Reviver / Speed Lead. I'll get my Rhodos. I probably want Rhodos. I could have gone for the King and Queen again. I keep wanting to use the King and Queen, like they're really, really good. But they're maybe not my best. Or maybe I just need to regear them. Or rethink the way I use them. I'm not sure. So I'm going to need a second nuker just in case they ban my Rhodos. So I'm going to put in Fenax. Also, I cannot wait to plus my Fenax. Caleb, you commented +4 the Fenax on another thing, and I wanted to respond to that comment, but I couldn't find it. So I don't know if you deleted your own comment or what, or if like the algorithm deleted it. But I meant to respond to your +4 comment, but the reality is I actually can't. Let's see. I'm going to get rid of him. I think he scares me the most. Yeah, that's the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to get rid of Siegfried. But anyway, I cannot +4 my Fenax. The best I can do is +1 right now, sadly. I can +4 my Seer, and my... there are two others. My Madame Cerie. Yeah, I'll just go with the speed. Makes sense. And there's a third, I swear. It's Seer, Madame Cerie. Don't know who the last one is. Obviously not as memorable as Fenax. Fenax is my fave. So I'm going to go for my increase attack. So everybody's invisible. So what do? I am going to sheep and strip at the same time. And get sheeped myself. That's fair enough. And this is not going well. Yikes. Well, as much as I boast about how amazing Armanz is, he did not save me this time. So good game, other for you too. Damn, I'm 0 for 3. I really need some victories today. I am happy to lose most days, but I gotta get 8 of those W's, guys and gals. Gotta get those W's. Those L's do not help me progress. So I'm gonna start with Armanz. I'm gonna go for Lady Mikage plus... plus Rhodos? Or did I just go for the Fenax? I'm gonna go Lady Mikage plus Fenax just for the Sun Wukong, even though I really prefer for there to be somebody that's got a debuff that gets placed before he goes in the ally attack turn order, because of course the ally attack just goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But usually you don't need the extra kick to take out a Sun Wukong. So maybe I'll just go for the King and Queen again. King, Queen, go. So who's he going to ban? He's probably going to ban... I bet he'll ban the queen again. Maybe the king. But I don't know. I mean, I would always be tempted to ban Armanz, right? So I might just want to ban Sun Wukong or Leorius. You know what? I'm going to ban Leorius because the only guy that really helps with Leorius is Armanz, because I'd have to turn him into a sheep. Nobody else really stops him. So if I ban Leorius, I don't have to worry about that. Then I'll take the speed aura just because I still want to try to go first with Mika. If Mika can go first, I can take out Sun Wukong before he does any damage and hopefully win this fight. Okay, I get the first shot. Excellent. So I'm going to do my ally attack against the Wukong. And I don't know how much more of a threat his team poses, because it depends who else has built Nuki. Oh man, that's a big lockout. That's rough. Am I likely to get countered if I try to hit him? Maybe, I don't know. Let's see if I can just knock him out. No, he's got Swift Parry. Well done. I'll just go with Tavarish. Could always say that instead of trying to do the Russian name. Although you know what, there's numbers in here too, so who knows? Who knows what kind of a name that is? Lockout's really powerful. I didn't realize Lockout actually locked you out of the Metamorph. That's rough. No, he really wants to stop this Phenax. So I can finally cleanse somewhat. I was half expecting somebody to get frozen. Oh, it's finally dropped to my Phenax. How do I want to handle him? I guess I'll change forms. I'll go for the strip. And nobody's under a shield. But I'm going to go for the AoE anyway. Oh man, I still didn't manage to nuke anybody down. So this team is definitely tough. Plus, my poor queen never gets to go. Let's see. You know what? I wanna try to stop him from moving. See if I could just get him to do a self-revive and be frozen. Because I pretty much expect if I revived Phenax right there, I think he'd just have been probably immediately frozen and then targeted again. So let's go for... Should we go for the strip now? Sure. Why not? And I get frozen. Of course I do. Alright, go for the nukes again. This is the perfect time to get Phenax back in. He's probably going to revive Tormund. Man, I want to kill that Tormund. He is so annoying. And you're sheeped. Okay, Phenax, try again. Oh, still not. Unbelievable. All right, let's go for a big AoE nuke. We've won. We've totally won. Just full auto. Do the ally attack. That guy's dead. So, good game, Tavarish. That's one victory of the 8 that I need to progress. So at this rate, I hope I can get through it today. But I guess I'm not going to force it too much. I may use one extra lot of tokens. But if I'm having a particularly rough day, I'll stop. You know, no promises. So I'm going to go for her. And give me speed. Give me speed or give me death. So he's bringing the queen. Does that mean he's planning on bringing the king? Unclear. But I will go for... I mean, I could even try going for a bomber this time. Maybe we could do the Yoshi thing. I don't know. I mean, the White Queen can already cleanse. So maybe I'll just bring... Maybe I'll just bring Rhodos. And I'm kind of thinking I should bring somebody that revives. Or, you know what? I could even bring Ultimate Death Knight. If I'm showing Rhodos, I should just bring UDK. And really, if I didn't have 2 seconds left, I would have picked them in the other order so that my polymorph appears a little earlier, but I think this pair is fine. And then I'll go for Fenax. And if he goes for the White King, then I guess I have to ban the White King. But he may not have the White King. So this is fine. Let's get rid of Armanz. Because Armanz is really the hardest one for Fenax to deal with. So give me this speed. He's got the Torment. Always a brilliant response to Arbiter. Because it means if Arbiter boosts the team, the whole team is prone to get turned to ice. Or get frozen. However you might express that. To freeze them. Which might happen to Rhodos. This is why I keep considering putting Rhodos in some kind of stone skin. I'm gonna steal health from him. Nice. I don't even know if I have the right stone skin pieces though. Oh man. Sun Wukong is nasty. Well, that's a big L. So good game, dude. Processing. Wow, I think I only got 1 win out of those 5. That is rough. So I will take more tokens. I mean, if I want 7 more wins today, I'm pretty much going to have to use some extra tokens. So I'll take Armanz, so I don't have to worry about my opponent taking him. Abaddon. Very foreboding name. I think I want these 2. I'm going to go with no Reviver this time. You know what? I probably still want some speed, though. My Armanz, I think, is at about 250 speed, so... Maybe I should have gone for Lady Mikage, because she's at closer to 350 speed. I think she might be above 350 speed. We might be okay. since she's still available, I'll take Lady Mikage and I will take Phoenix. And that's how I'll run this team. I'm tempted to get rid of really any of these champions, because they can all be annoying. Maybe I'm most tempted to get rid of Kaimar, but the only real nuker here is this guy. So if I get rid of him, I have maybe a slightly better situation. So I'll go for the increased defense. And just hopefully I can withstand the initial onslaught from Hegemon. I'm assuming this is a nuke Hegemon. If he's not, you're in trouble, Abaddon. Or I am. Because I don't know. It's not like I brought a lot of longevity to this team. My ultimate Death Knight is very slow. So, lockout, lockout, knockout? Let's go for the stun. I think that's probably going to be the most useful thing. So we stun everyone. I'm going to start with Warlord. Pain in the butt. Then we'll go for the... No, you know what? I'm just going to sleep him. And knock him out. I think we're doing fine. Then we'll sleep him. Can we provoke him? Not quite. How about just a straight up kill? No, not quite enough. He's in trouble though. There's not really a lot he can do anymore. And it can immediately strip that away. Do you have a sleep at the ready? Nope. So, good game, Abaddon. 6 wins to go. So I don't know how I feel at this very moment about the constant demand for a nerf to Armanz. I think Armanz needs a nerf. But anytime I can get my hands on Armanz, yeah, it makes life a lot easier. So at least I don't have to worry about banning an enemy Armanz. So I'm going to take her. I'm going to take Arby again. Or should I go for Sun Wukong? Then I don't have to worry about banning Sun Wukong. I think yesterday I didn't even pick Sun Wukong at all. I think Sun Wukong is involved in a lot of the fights, but he was always on the opposing team. He's got a lot of speed control, though. So I think we have to ban the Armanz. But I'll take... I can even go for 2 revivers, in fact. But you know what? I'm going to start with the King and Queen. And then we'll see. Go with the King, the Queen. Ooh, that's nasty. And I'll go with Phoenix. So who do I really want to take out? I think it's got to be Armanz. I mean, these nukers are scary as hell. But I think we still got to take out Armanz. Otherwise, we'll just never get anywhere. And I'm losing Wukong. That is okay with me. So I'll take the speed so I don't get outsped quite so badly. Or should I just go for the HP? You can let me know in the comments if you think I picked the wrong choice, but I'm going to go with HP. I want Narcisse to be as tough as possible and hit as hard as possible. Nope, steals my stone skin. Okay. What do I respond with? This is a good question. I'm gonna ally attack Maruka. Nice. I think that was the right call. Less nukers makes me feel a little bit better about this. So he's being slept. Not for long. I don't think I can outright kill anyone. So I'm just going to hit everyone. Damn, this guy's fast. I mean, his Siffy slept my Narcies twice, and he was at, like, full. That's crazy. That's craziness. Anyway, there are no cleansers on the enemy party, so I can try to stun... I wanted to stun both of them, but stunning him, I guess, is an improvement. I forget if I have Evil Eye. I guess I don't. So she's probably just going to sleep Fenax. Oh, except I can actually steal it. Nice. Okay, well, let's put Weaken on everybody. Nope. Can't even do that. Can I get rid of her? Alright, that makes life slightly easier. Take these little improvements to our situation. Am I gonna get a turn this century? What is going on here? Alright, so let's revive him. We've got a sheep. Fine. Where's Narcy's turn? How did she gain so much turn meter? That is crazy. Okay, I think I can straight up block revive this guy. No, I can't because he's so tough. Holy crap. Wow. I think we were just outclassed there. So good game, Lux. I was just out of Lux. Alright, I'll take Armanz. I'd rather take Mika, but you know how it is. So now I'll take Mika. I'd be willing to wager just about anything. He's planning on taking Rhodos. I don't know that that necessarily bothers me. Maybe I'll go for... Maybe I'll go for Sun Wukong. And then maybe... Oh, he's going for the King and Queen, so I'm not doing that. I guess I'm going for... maybe a Reviver plus Fenax? Like I could take her, and I could take Fenax. I could also go for Rhonda. Not sure. I'm probably going to have to ban Narcisse. He's probably still going to go for Rhodos. Oh, he didn't go for Rhodos. That is interesting. I'm going to take out Narcisse just because he's going to be too difficult to deal with otherwise. I'll go for the speed. I think I'm going to get outsped in like every fight now, though. I'm looking at these people that are kind of far ahead of me in the rankings,,, so I'm expecting them to be ferocious. A lot of stone skin on both sides. Do I want to just go for the ally attack? I guess. Why not? So Lazarus changes form. And nukes, I guess, medium hard. So put up some protective buffs. So I really want to take out that Lazarus if I can. So I'll start with the area of effect. It's going to be tough, because Fenax is kind of the wrong affinity. She does have a cleanse, but you know what? I think I am still gonna... Oh no, I'm not. I'm not managing to stun him because of course she takes the stun. I gotta remember this, both when I pick her and when she's on an opposing team. I guess I want to try to sheep him, or do I want to take his buffs? I think I want to take his buffs, because that actually really worries me. I don't want him to be under too many buffs. Or I won't get the opportunity to nuke anybody. Alright, let's see if I get lucky here. Oh, there it is. That's rough. So, good game. Fenax takes another one. Anybody out there gonna have a +4 Fenax at the ready? If so, let me know. I am jealous. I am jelly. So I'll go for these two. So what you gonna do, Samurai? Samurai is gonna follow the Bushido code and bring Harima. I guess I want speed if possible. Or do I want the king and queen? I don't know. I think I want speed. I think I want Fenax. So I'm not really sure who my last pick is going to be, but I kind of don't love picking Rhodos once I see Ultimate Death Knight on the field. I could even go for a bomber and just get rid of the White Queen. I could also go for Volcanon. I kind of like that idea. I think I'm going to go for Volcanon. I'll just get rid of Armanz. Because I think he's too tough to deal with. I lose my speed lead. Yeah, no surprise. But I still get the 30% speed aura from Volcanon. Nice little side benefit to Volcanon. It's not even the point of Volcanon. He just has a really good speed aura. It's kind of like Lord Shazar, who you probably don't build to be super duper fast, but he's just got the best speed aura in the game for reasons unknown. Why does he have the best speed aura? I mean, he doesn't need it. He often doesn't even want it. Or maybe he does. Maybe you want to be able to outspeed your opposing team, place bombs on everybody. So I think I have to go for the ally attack and take out Harima if I can. Crunch. Good game, Samurai. Unless you have like a nuke Tormen. Do you? Do you have a nuke Tormen? Didn't manage to remove my stone skin. So we got 2 left. I guess I'll do these 2 and then we'll see. We'll see how many wins I got left to acquire. If it's like 1 or 2, I'll throw in for another bunch of tokens. If it's still 5, I don't know. Maybe I'll do another 5 anyway. We'll see where the day takes us. So we got the legendary 420. Wow. He's at 4,600. I am not expecting to be able to take him or her or whoever. Starting with Armanz. Already a bad sign for me, but I'm going to go with Sun Wukong. He's going with Rhodos. I will go with... Maybe I want the King and Queen. Maybe I want Arbiter. I'll go with Arbiter. And I'll go with Fanax. We'll see what he does. I may go with a Bomber if there are no cleansers, and then I can just get rid of one of these 2. It's really got to be one of these 2. And I think I'm still leaning towards Rhodos, as scary as Armanz is. If I can outspeed them, no problem. Evidently, this is not an easy choice. So what you going to go with? Okay, he's going to go with 2 strong support. There's only 1 nuker on the team now. So you know what? I'm going to go with Duchess so that I have better support. Or you know what? I think I'd even rather go with Elva. Just to have some strong support on the team, because now I'm expecting a kind of a war of attrition. I'm just going to get rid of Rhodos. So if Elva gets to go first, Armanz is going to have a devil of a time taking her buffs, unless of course he goes for the sheep. I tried to sheep somebody in Classic Arena with my Armanz, and interestingly, it failed. It was against a stone-skinned Pythion, and it just said he resisted, and I thought it couldn't be resisted. I was confused by that. Do I have a misunderstanding of how that technique works? So we'll go with the increase attack. I'm going to go with... It's not a lot I can really do. So I'll go for the ally attack against Armanz. See if I can hit hard enough, but yeah, I had my doubts. And then he takes over, stunning 1 champion before getting sheeped. It's reasonably good news for me, I guess. Wow, getting lucky today. Sort of. I mean, I don't really love having this UDK and Stone Skin to deal with. Could just throw some swords around. Maybe I can get rid of some of this Stone Skin. Ooh, I can. Alright, that's good news for me. Okay. Try to do some turn meter manipulation. I don't know. I think Armanz is still going to get to his turn again before I get to do anything. Oh, maybe not. Managed to stun exactly the only one I actually needed to stun. Can I take him out? No! Weak hit. It's a weak hit. Lame. I really needed that to not be a weak hit. God, I just want to kill that Armanz. He's so annoying. It's got to go for him again. See if I can get a weaken placed. No, I can't. You got like the king of free turns here. Well, I can't really do anything, so alright. We'll revive him. I'll do the heal plus increase attack plus turn meter. It's Armanz's turn again, so he can stun everybody. How humiliating is it that there is a champion that exists that makes it so that basically, even if he doesn't have a nuker, he could basically make your whole team never able to do anything, so that they can slowly wear away at them. And this is super irritating. Like El Delore, I don't really expect you to be somebody that's actually watching this channel, but if you happen to be, like, is this fun for you to come in and have these slow, drawn-out fights with Armanz? Because I actually don't like doing that. Even when I have Armanz, it's boring. Yeah, you got to take out that RB. You don't take out my RB, I could probably eventually make a comeback. I suppose as long as Sun Wukong still draws breath, which is whenever he wants, because he can just get back up whenever he wants. May not ever get a turn, though. Also, the added cooldown effect just seems unnecessary. Like, what does it matter? Nobody's ever going to get a turn. Anyway, good game, Elidor. Alright, how many wins do I need? 4. Well, let's do another lot of them. I mean, heck, I got a whole hour. 57 minutes. Looks like I even have some saved up from way back when. I guess from Cintranos, because Cintranos drops a lot of eclectic stuff. Purple Haze, make it easy. Well, I'm not going to make it easy, Purple Haze, because I need these W's today. So I am sorry for that, but I'm taking Armanz. So you can't have him. I will take her and her to maximize my chances of going first. And then I guess I'm going to go for 2 nukers that don't care if they're put on cooldown, because now I'm expecting a lot of that stuff. So Rotos, Fenax. Or Fenax, Rotos. I think I'll go for Fenax, Rotos. Just because if I have to hit this Sun Wukong first, I think Rotos would just straight up take him out. So we'll let Fenax get the first shot. So let's see. You got your nuker, you got your stripper. You got your lockout champion. You got a speed lead. You got a bomber. That is worrisome. I'm still going to go for Phenax Rhodos. I'll just ban the bomber. Unless there's two of them. And then I'll ban the speed lead. In fact, maybe I should just ban the speed lead. Oh, so he's got the ultimate Death Knight in the end, eh? Okay, I'm going to ban the bomber. I think that balances things the best. I'll take the speed aura. I will bum rush the Sun Wukong if I can. It's really going to come down to who gets to go first. Or maybe I'll put it this way. If I get to go first, I think I win. But if he goes first, then I don't know. But it is me. So turn meter boost. Ally attack Sun Wukong. Good game, Purple Haze. Or yeah, I guess he can keep it going. But I'm prepared to go the long way here. We can do this the long way. All right. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to strip as many buffs as I can, which is just not that many. I guess these are really... I mean, how much resistance is on this Warlord? Anyway, it still doesn't matter because I'm just hitting the ultimate Death Knight anyway. What a great counter to Rhodos. Oh, there goes one. Okay. Running out of champions now. Come on, Purple Haze, just give it to me. Just give it to me. I need another bunch of wins. What do I need? 3 more wins after this? So let's get some healing out. Can I stun them? Yes, I can. This is very bad news for you. Good game, Purple Haze. Did I count right? Is it 3 to go? I already forget. Damn it. I think I have 3 more wins to acquire. Out of the next 4, hopefully. So I gotta go with Armanz. Thank you, Plarium, for making that just abundantly clear. Then I'll take Lady Mikage plus... somebody. I guess I better just go with Phenax. Just so I can counter the Sun Wukong. And King and Queen. I am worried about that Warlord locking us out, and at this point I'm not going to get to go first. So maybe I better go with Ultimate Death Knight Rhodos. I still have to worry about him maybe taking somebody out as well. This is going to be rough to deal with. Alright, I'm going to go with King and Queen. I think I'm okay with that lineup. So maybe we just want to take away his speed lead. We still have 2 nukers to worry about, though. So maybe I want to take away him. Because honestly, if I get to keep Phenax, he gets a good shot on Sun Wukong, it's game over. So we'll take the speed aura. So we've been locked out. But nobody's done anything to Phenax yet. This is good news for me. I can hopefully stun. It is a weak hit, though. Yep, there it is. Weak hit. Lame. I've stunned everyone else, though. So anyway, I'm expecting the Wonder Staff to hit Phenax. And that's not what he did. That is very interesting. Maybe I'll just hit him a little bit. Take him right out. It is possible this guy hits hard enough to still take out my champions. Well, not now. So good game, whoever you are. I'm going to go back and check. I want to see. All right, I need 2 more wins. And I've got 3 more tokens. I think I can do it. It really just comes down to the pairings. And that's something I just have no control over. Am I going to be paired with somebody I have no chance of beating? Lockdown squad. I don't like the sound of that. It's zooming from Lockdown Squad. And here's like the king of the Lockdown Squad right here. I'll go for some control of my own then. I'll take these 2. I'm a little bit better off with them, I think. I'm expecting to see, I don't know, Arbiter Warlord? Or Crixia, if he's got her. Or have I thrown him off his game now? He's like, damn it, he took Sun Wukong. That's who I wanted. But yeah, you got Harima, no problem. So I could go for the king and queen. I could go for Arbiter and Phenax. I think that's what I should do. Just Arbiter, Phenax. And then we just wait and see. Like if there's no other support champ on the team, I could put a bomber here. If there's any other support on the team, I could take out one of the nukers then. Probably Harima. At this point, I don't know. I think I still probably should ban Armanz. He's just that OP. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that I can look at Harima, the champion that I used to automatically ban. I mean, there's also Taras. He'd be even worse. Okay, so we're dealing with Rhodos. Now I kind of want to ban Rhodos. In fact. So who do I want to bring? I might even bring the king. Does that make sense? I think it does. So let's get rid of Rhodos. I just don't really have a good way of dealing with him. He's going to be putting lots of buffs on his team. So the king is going to have lots of opportunities to block revive as well. I lose Lady Mikage, so no ally attack for me. I'll take the speed. And if he goes first, I think I'm pretty much just done. If I go first, maybe I can do it. but I don't have. Look at the relative turn meters. I think I'm getting cut in on. And this is the one thing I've really got to consider making a very fast nuker, because basically boosting everybody and then getting cut off is kind of pointless. You know what? I'm just gonna give it to you, Zooming. You and your lockdown squad. Fine. You win. So I need 2 victories here out of 2 possible fights. He gets to pick first again. He's going to pick Armanz again. Okay, well, I'll take these 2. Then I don't know. I'm never sure, but you know what? I'm gonna go with Sun Wukong. The deciding factor is he's just got a better polymorph aura than Arbiter. In fact, honestly, I don't know why my Arbiter has polymorph. It's only 1 star. She isn't built with that much accuracy. She's got a little bit of it, but not really enough for it to matter. I'm not going with the king and queen, obviously. So maybe I'll go with... Elva. Do I have Elva? I want Elva for the support she can bring, and I want Phenax for the potential ally attack. See, in the past, when I picked 2 ally attackers, I was a little bit happier with that, because it meant I'd get an ally attack no matter what, and they'd probably just want to ban my Phenax. So as it stands, I don't know who they're going to ban. Unclear. I've only got 1 reviver, so they might just target her. That gives me 3 nukers potentially. I think he's basically just got 1 nuker if I ban Narcisse. It's going to be him, or it's going to be Narcisse. I can't really ally attack Narcisse, so that's kind of the deciding factor. I kind of can, as long as he doesn't have the queen. It's 50% effective, and counterattacks are 50% effective, but I still don't want to do that. So give me the speed aura. I'm expecting to get outsped, but by how much, I don't know. Not by much, but, you know, by enough. So everything's on cooldown. She's sheeped. I mean, I think this is it. Yep. Well, good game, Crazy K. Let's try that again. At least it was fast. So I need 2 more wins. There's no way I can get 2 wins out of 1 token. But can I get 1 win out of 1 token? Oh, it's Crazy K again. So I could take the White King this time, so that he can't have them. But I could also take Armanz, so he can't have him. So he's probably still going to be able to cut me off. Maybe, unclear. I could bring these 3 and get rid of his speed lead and see if I can do some. Jeez. So I'd probably want to start with Phenax, and my other guy might just be Rhodos. Torment is normally a very good response, but I am prepared. I am prepared for that. Do I want Sun Wukong? No, I still want Rhodos. So this is the way it has to be, I think. But you know what? Probably should be Rhodos, then Phenax. So I'm really only seeing 1 nuker now. Man, I think I should just get rid of him. I think he's just outsmarted himself. So I'll take the speed lead. Not that it matters, because we have already established Clay ZK is faster. I guess it's going to come down to, can he lock my team out? Oh, I'm faster. Okay, interesting. I thought he was faster. Is there RNG involved in determining who wins the speed race or something? Let's try to kill him, then. Damn it! I was really hoping for a block revive there. I'll still take the freeze, though. Makes his life a little difficult. Alright. I'll go for the AoE. So, I've stripped all his buffs and managed to freeze one of my own guys. I mean, this is annoying, but I don't think he's a particularly nukey champion. So I can try to stun. With the stuns going, that's good. Can I slow her down a little bit? Even if I can't, probably not a big deal. Really got to get rid of the Duchess, though. Then I don't have to worry about blocking revive. Alright. Hit her. Okay, so we get them back in. Turn meter boost, try not to freeze everybody. Maybe if Rhodos ever gets a turn, I can get somewhere. Rhodos, buddy. Come on, man. Alright, here we go. So that's partway there. Still got a lot of bullshit to deal with. Okay. Here, let's hit her. So I'm sure not to provoke any counterattacks from him. Feel like I'm never really going to get another opportunity again. Here, Metamorph. This could actually backfire, but I'm going to go for it. Oh man, it totally backfired. Why didn't Rhodos join in? It just backfired. I'm going to be so mad at myself if we lose now. Unbelievable. I probably should have just gone for the A1. Get a nice little chance at a sleep. Okay, he's still gone, but man, my guys are so dead. It's just got to do enough damage to my RB, and we're done. Okay. They're just so fast. Ooh, we got those counterattacks. You gotta watch out. And my Rhodos is actually a little bit tankier now, thanks to stealing that health that one time. So let's just go... Oh, that's not even going to help. Actually, it sort of is. I mean, getting any healing off makes me feel a lot better about Rhodos surviving. I don't think these two are even doing enough damage. So, yeah, get lost, you. Get lost, you. Good game. Yikes. Good games, Clay ZK. Jeez. So I need one more win. So I'm just gonna burn through another bunch of tokens. I just need one out of these 5. I'm gonna go for it. So if you came here hoping for a lot of fights today, lucky you. Man, this guy's nearly 4,800 power. Not power, but you know, the rank that he's got, and he's bringing a pull-out polymorph. Should I even bother? I mean, I guess I'll bother. So I'll bring Lady Mikage. I'll bring Sun Wukong. Hey, I'll try anything once. How often do I say that? So this guy's probably the one I'm going to want to ban. He's got Arbiter. He's going to go first. Oh, man, it's going to be so rough because he's got two different champions that I want to ban. I can't ban both of them. Can't even be done. So maybe I just want like 3 nukers. Or I could bring the White King and Queen. I probably should. I'm going to bring the White Queen. I'm going to bring the White King. And then either Rhodos or Phenax, depending on how I feel about what's showing. I think maybe Rhodos, just because of the affinity here. So what fresh hell have you got for me, Bull Swagger? Oh man, it's Taras. Whew. Okay. I don't even know. All right, I'll bring Rhodos. And let's ban... Let's ban Taras. Who are you gonna ban? Don't even know, because Narcisse is the best response to Taras. So he might want to ban Narcisse, but he might anticipate that I'm banning Taras, except he didn't anticipate that, so he banned Narcisse. So this is the way it's going. I'm going to take the Speed Aura and still not go first. That's what I think is going to happen. Lady Mikage has Stone Scan, but she might just get sheeped. This is the problem with Armanz. He's like practically unblockable. And of course, then there's the Nutcracker, who's also pretty much unblockable. So Nutcracker's going to kill whoever he wants. Like, literally just whoever he wants. Who do you feel like killing? Just straight up killing. And then he's going to get a free turn. So then he can kill, like, everybody. Alright, let's pick up Rhodos. I guess I'll pick up Rhodos. That does not look good. So Rhodos loses some turn meter. Well, that was worth the wait, right? Like, a good game, Swagger. So we got Cal Hao. He's got Taras as his icon, his avatar. Still picking Armanz, though. Great. Okay. Fine. I'm gonna have to go back through the history of fights, but I feel like I almost never get to pick first. I feel like 90% of the time it's them. I'm sure I'm wrong, and it just feels that way. But it feels like literally every player in this game only gets to pick first 10% of the time. That obviously can't be possible, but that's how it feels. So I'm definitely getting locked out. So what am I doing? I'm gonna go with Uko. I don't go with Uko a lot. I'm going to go with Uko. Uko's good when they can lock everybody out. Rhodos is good when they can lock everybody out. Fenax is, of course, also good when they can lock anybody out. And let's go with Fenax first, so that I can pick Rhodos after he can't pick Ultimate Death Knight. That's the thinking. So he's got Gaius the Gleeful. He's got Rhonda. So I don't want to get bombed out and slept at the same time, which I kind of can't prevent, except I kind of can, because I do have a lot of polymorph. So I might actually just still ban Armanz. Just because fuck that guy. So I'm going to ban Armanz. They're going to ban Lady Mikage. I'll take the Speed Aura. Actually, he's got the better one. So I've still got a 4-star polymorph to maybe try to trigger that bomber. If he lands bombs on all my guys, though, I mean, that's pretty much game over. It's a really good team. I mean, it does a little bit of everything he could possibly want. He's got his counter Sun Wukong here. He's got his lockout here. Maybe I want to take her out if I can. Nope, too many weak hits. Should have just gone for Warlord. That would have been the smart move. Well, good game, Cal Howe. The team had it all. I like it. You know, you got the crowd control bomber sleeper guy that I kind of wanted to ban, but there's also Armanz to deal with, right? Ooh, I'm picking first. Armanz. Handsome W. Can you get me that last W? So I'll go with, I'm going to try to go first with Arby. And what else? You know what? I also get to go with Mika. So this way I've got a pretty good chance to polymorph whatever shenanigans come off his side. He went with Sun Wukong and Rhonda at the same time. It's a pretty good way to kind of preemptively counter any counter to Sun Wukong, because she's just a good anti-Sun Wukong, except so's this guy. So is anybody with block revive. I think I'm just going to go with these two again. Seems kind of boring, but I mean, it also seems kind of obvious. And I really want this win. If the gods of RNG or the gods of winning and losing, or whatever god gets to decide whether I win or lose here, if you let me win, I will experiment with the rest of my tokens. That's a promise. I'll just do the weirdest shit. Do I want to ban Rhonda or do I want to ban Sun Wukong? I think I'm going to ban Rhonda. So I can go first with a nice little ally attack, hopefully. It's still kind of dependent on how he's geared. How my opponent's various guys are geared. Nope. He's going first. Wow, this is a fast page rig. Unless I wasn't paying attention. Did he have the thing that makes my aura worse? Because that might be why. So I want to be... I want to see if I can get a kill with this. Good. So let's see if I can get another one. Would it be Padraig? That's probably who I want to get rid of, but I don't know. Sun Wukong has the increased attack on him. That's dangerous. Here, let's do that. Maybe that wasn't the best choice, but you know what? Ally attack. So that gets rid of one problem. So Ancora is not reviving him. What's she doing? I mean, you could put protection on Torment. I can still kill Torment. I think this is pretty much it. I don't really think... Yeah, I don't think he was going to stop my my Rhodos from having his way with the team. Hey, look at that. We could just win lots more tokens. I'm not going to claim them just yet then. Earn 500 Immortal Soul Coins from selling souls. Yeah, I'll get to that one in a bit. Ah, screw it. Let's just claim them. Claim this. And I'll get to that when I get to it. So I've still got some tokens to go. I did promise to be a little experimental, so why not? Now that I have the relief of victory. I can take some W's. I can take some L's. I can take some you know, some draws, I guess. Those still take 20 minutes. Still an improvement over the 30 minutes. 20 minutes is actually reasonable, honestly. And people are just generally behaving better. I'm going to experiment, but of course, I'm going to experiment with Armanz on the team. Because there's like a 90% chance he gets banned. I think that's not even an exaggeration. I'm trying to remember who it was going over the Hell Hades website about ban rates. I think it might have been Ash looking at ban rates. And the ban rate for Armanz is some crazy number like 90%. That might be an exaggeration, but it's crazy how high it is. And often, I mean, I think this may give him pause. He's like, oh, great, it's Armanz. How do I even counter? Because we don't know. Best counter to Armanz, probably just Polymorph. So I'm going to take an increase attack champion. And I want to use Yoshi. So why don't I just use Yoshi? I'm just going to pick Yoshi. I'm going to figure out in a moment what I'm actually doing with Yoshi, because I had no idea. But I want to try to bomb... Oh, man. No, bombs are just an idiotic idea, because now he's got Marichka. It's revive. Okay, I see what's going on here. Okay. I'll take Rhodos and Phenax. Because, like I said, I can see what's going on here. I can see the writing on the wall. So I don't know what's going to go here. It might be yet another reviver. Oh, it's a nuker. Okay. I'm still going to ban this guy. And then I'm just going to try to take out Maruka. That's Marichka, that's Maruka. Right? Am I getting that name right? Still not. I still don't know my my mythicals super duper well. And as a nice little bonus, I can actually take the speed aura off him. I can pretend that's why I brought him. We'll go with that. He does have the increased attack that would help my attack-based nukers, except so does Shay, and she's going first anyway. So we'll go with an ally attack. Boom. Dead. Dead. And it's all thanks to the Yoshi. That's right, Yoshi got us the victory. We know that Yoshi was the MVP in that fight, right? You all saw that. You all saw Yoshi totally like be the guy that did the thing. I do like the fact that Yoshi has a stun on his A1. That's nice. You can use that to kind of counterattack and get stuns, and ally attack and get stuns. You could probably put him in a provoke set or a stun set and give him the fearsome presence mastery, which I did. I didn't give him the provoke set, but I gave him the fearsome presence mastery, and it does seem to pay off in Classic Arena anyway. I've never really tried him in an ally attack comp before, though. I don't think that's ever exactly going to be the meta. I'll say that. So, oh, he's taking Lady Mikage. A dude after my own heart. Or a lady after my own heart. I don't know. Mr. Bub. That's probably a dude. So I'm going to go with Padraig, just because I want the polymorph. And let's give Yoshi another shot. He's way down the list, of course, because I got a way that I divide up the champions. Basically, I have the little axes and the little swords to divide them. The little swords are all the ones that appear at the top of the list because I want them to be ready for live arena, so I don't take too much time to pick my champions. But I still want a nice assortment of them close by just in case I need them, but it also helps me find them in Classic Arena. So the division is simple. If it's just a good champion, regardless of comp, they get a sword. If they need a specific comp, they get an axe. So I'm not expecting as much revive this time, but if there's a bunch of revivers, I might still want to block revive. I kind of want to bring a bomber now. Because you know what? He's not going to bring another block debuff champ. I'll just bring 2 bombers. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring 2 bombers. Just to like clinch that I have bombers. Even though I'd really still love to have a more traditional nuker. Like, say, Fenax. And in fact, we can put the Rat King first. So we'll go Rat King, Fenax. I think I'm happy with this. Basically, my logic is he's not going to bring a second support champ that can place block debuffs, because otherwise doesn't have a second nuker, right? So if he tries to counter my bomber here, he's done. No nuker. And he's not going to do that because Mr. Bub is the dude. You're my last opponent of the day. I'm expecting high things of you, Mr. Bub. So Mr. Bub is bringing Sun Wukong. Okay, I'm still going to ban this guy then. Right? Because you know what? Actually, what am I thinking? I mean, this guy can cut straight through Stone Skin. Anyway, I'm going to ban this guy anyway. So I'm going to need this Fenax to counter that guy. I'm losing Padraig. Okay. So I'll take the Speed Aura. Even though I'm probably not going first. It's going to come down to that Sun Wukong. If he opens with his A3, his area of effect that steals Stone Skin, he's going to have to steal 4 of them. Otherwise, he goes for his Wonder Staff and sheeps one of my guys. And he can't do both. Unless he's in Relentless. I've never really seen that before, but I wouldn't rule it out. You could do all kinds of crazy things with Sun Wukong. You could put Sun Wukong in Stone Skin and Relentless if you wanted. It'd be a crazy thing to do, and you know what? It'd be so crazy I think it could work. He can also attempt to strip all my buffs using Mika, which I kind of expect. Here it comes. Oh man, that's a lot of buffs for me to lose. That is a pain. But you know what? I'm going to take my buffs. What's he going to do? He can't even steal my increased attack buff because I do have the protected buff. The protection paid off, except he's cutting in. Damn it. So I think I'm done. Good game, Mr. Bob. You have outfoxed me. I'll just give it. Oh, no, never mind. Don't have to. So that's, you know, that's it. You can leave now. But thanks for stopping by. It's always a pleasure. See you again when I see you again. Whenever that is.